Racism doesn't exist. Slavery was a choice. Now, the first time you heard that, what did you think? When it touched your heart, did it feel like truth? Or the first time you heard it, you automatically had to think of something in your brain to make it make sense for you? Truth is pure. As soon as you hear something, you either feel the truth in it, you notice the lie in it, or you have a bias within your own life where you have to create a truth or a lie for it. Deion Sanders' little boy will be like so many after him. And it's no different than so many before him. If there's no NFL nigga football league, you're a slave. People can talk about how self-made they are. But if that owner had to submit to the sponsors, players gonna have to submit to the coach gonna have to submit to the owner. Playing a game. It's literally called a game. So you have some people to say, he missed the combine. He thought he was big. Johnny Manziel thought he was big. Johnny Manziel thought he was so big that his rich daddy bought a billboard in Houston, Texas, just to tell the Texans to draft him. Can't remember where he went, but I know he didn't go as far back. Deion Sanders' little boy. Anytime you hear slavery as a choice, you don't even process it being any other race. Like, you don't probably even see a mixed kid. You see a dark-skinned nigga. Defending that it's not. Then you talk about mental slavery when you know that's not the discussion. We're all mentally enslaved to something. Trump is mentally enslaved to power. He's a slave to power. Elon, Bill Gates, everybody's a slave to something. So, true. Yeah, and every man is a slave to something. Whether it's women, sex, drugs, money, they're slave to it. But that's not what we're talking about. For that to be 100% true, every black male will have to be presented slavery. Now, you can be lazy as you want to be, take care, you're going to eat, you have shelter, some clothes. But you got to be a slave. to the opposite race. Or you can make an honest living. Or grind, hustle your entire life. And you would have to say, as a majority of black men, black males, black African American males in America would say, you know what, I just rather be a slave to a white man because working is too hard. We wouldn't have inventions. We wouldn't have sports on the caliber that we have in now. They know this. Everything I'm talking about, they profited from. Music, dance, entertainment. That's why Birdman sell 1 billion records and you're not even honored for a hip hop award. Yeah, we hate us too. Sometimes we hate us more than we hate them because we hate ourselves. And that black man is proof to another black man that you didn't get to where you wanted to get, or you're not where I am. Even if that black man can tell that black man that, and he just wants to be inspiration. The KKK just wants to fail so they can have. A black man's envy runs so deep for another black man, he'll kill a black man because he see himself so much in that man, he reminds him of his own flaws. And he hates the reminder because he ain't been honest enough with himself about his flaws or failures. Instead of digging in deep or even getting with that black man and being better than the white man. So I'm gonna kill that black man and go to jail forever. When all the other black man, what they were trying to do was make his own mark in this white man world. So slavery a choice? Mental slavery is a choice. Being thrown off a boat and fed to the sharks for insurance money and raped and pillaged and broken up and taught new religions. I mean, you know, like they put a gun in their head. They really did. Chained them. Can't go anywhere, literally. So we come from that. How many generations back? It's not where we came from. But they burnt down all the other books and libraries. And so yeah, the white man did hate us that much. To erase somebody's history. It was that imperative to erase somebody's history. What did the history really say? Don't think it's worse than slavery. Because if it was worse than slavery, that would have been a good start. They want to make sure we thought that slavery was our start. So maybe slavery wasn't a choice. Maybe you could have committed suicide or fought to the death. But for all us that lived, which is the offspring that we have here right now. I don't think we had much of a choice in religion or family, or understanding who our ancestors were. So if you can say, I'm Irish, I'm German, I'm English, I'm Norwegian, especially if you can still go back there and visit, know where your people came from. Black people buying tests trying to figure it out. And even them still may never know. And if they found out, they still could go back and never be accepted. So go back to where we stole you from. Well, but you didn't steal us in the first place. So now, I remember any of my kin or ancestors that were living while I was living never say that, hey man, we chose to come here. So now I don't think slavery is a choice. You only get your next best alternative. So you can play sports, go make your money. You can sing or rap or play an instrument, go make your money. You can make people laugh, act, go get your money. Will we ever be able to come together as a whole? Not unless we clicking up and linking up to destroy the oppressor. We can't even agree who the oppressor is. We're still worshiping the oppressor. We're still having sex with the oppressor. We're still shopping, buy, brag on, spending with the oppressor. We might make some money from the oppressor, but we make sure we spend more back. And we hate each other. Some like it better be unsuccessful. Nobody will envy you and want to kill you. Or your own family take advantage of you. I'm not saying this to happen in the white community. I'm just saying there's so many black Americans that's lost or without. If the second one comes up, he's everything. He's the savior of that community or that family. And if he doesn't invest, but really, give, or be taken advantage of, yeah, he's even hated by that own family or sect or religion. I can't imagine being left anything from any relative or anybody. The black man in America, you can grind hard or die. You can pimp, you can sell drugs, you can live off women. But at the end of the day, those men, especially if they're intelligent, they're not satisfied. And they just did what every other black man does. Enough to make it, live 70, 80, 90, 100 years, eat some food, buy some clothes, be safe. And if you had kids, try to keep them safe. Maybe take a couple trips. And have a few days you can just release, go to a club or festival, comedy show, and die. And those of us trying to live a fulfilling life and change the status quo, we made enemies by the very same people we fighting for. That's Black America.